seriously still living in my parents' house? I can't believe you have the guts to continue living there when you don't even have a child. Don't you feel bad for my brother? And for my parents, too. You don't even have a baby. You're so bold. It's none of your business. We live in your parents' house because your parents asked us to. I'm sure you're aware of that, too. Huh? I don't remember that. Your father fell ill and he had to quit his job, and since they were struggling to afford to live, Nathan and I decided to move in with them. Since Kyle said that he didn't want to move in with your parents, you guys never chose to move in with them. Did that ever happen at all? I don't remember any of it. But then, can you please leave that house since I don't want you spreading any germs? Excuse me? What germs are you talking about? I'm pregnant now, unlike you. So, I plan on going back to my parents' house as I give birth to my baby. So, I want you gone from that house. I see. Congratulations. But then, I wasn't told to move out. I'm sure your parents wouldn't want me to move out of this house. Why wouldn't they want you out? I'm sure they'll agree. They'll be happy to have their beloved daughter come back home to them. They've been telling me that they want you gone, too. What? Did they really say that? That's right! They're happy to have me back as I give birth to my baby, too. You're only getting in our way. You might as well gather your belongings now. Does your mother know about this? Is she really happy about this? Oh, you're so persistent. I told you that she said so. Well, I think it's only natural for them to react that way. You don't even take care of housework. They're feeding you while you don't even show them their grandchild. It's only a hassle to keep a woman like you inside their house. Everyone wants you gone from that house. That's just your assumption, right? Did your mother really say that? Anyway, I'll be back by this weekend. The house was renovated and everything looks nice now. But because you guys are living there, I don't get to be back. I deserve to be back, at least till I give birth to my baby. So, I want the germ out of that house. You're being ridiculous. Did you just call me a germ? You don't have a baby, so you deserve to be called a germ. You have such a twisted mentality, and I don't even know what to say to you. The house was renovated because it was deteriorating. We had to renovate if we were to live in that house. I don't care about any excuses. I just want the infertile hag to shut up. You're in my way if I were to have my baby back at home. A childless hag would bring in germs at my house, so I want you out. Okay, I'll leave. Yay! I'll get to live peacefully without having anyone in my way. But that's only after I speak with Nathan and your mother. Also, I'm sure you're going to regret doing this to me. Are you sure about this? I'm not going to regret anything. Just hurry up and get out. Okay, you're so shallow. That's enough. I heard Alyssa is moving back home while she has her baby.
Ah, I heard.
Were you aware?
Mom was getting ready for her, so that's why I know.
Was she getting ready for her? I wasn't told about it.
I see. But it's fine, right? She already told you, right? Maybe she thought nothing would change even if she were to tell you about it. She's moving in soon.
I'm not going to live with her.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I wasn't aware that she's been getting ready for her. You were aware only because you were home. I'm usually never home because of work, so I had no idea. I don't think it was right for you guys to have decided on this without even talking to me about it.
Why are you complaining about this all of a sudden?
It's not all of a sudden. I can't take this anymore. I can't keep dealing with you any longer either.
What's the matter, Lily? You're acting up.
Your brains are the ones that are acting up.
Huh? Why are you talking to me like that? You're making me upset.
Go ahead and be upset. I have nothing to do with it. I'm cutting ties with all of you. I can't do this anymore.
Hey, calm down. This isn't like you.
What is exactly like me? Are you expecting me to just smile as I do as your family says? If that's what you consider like me, then you're completely wrong. I already know everything about you.
What? Wait, what are you talking about?
That's it. Goodbye, you family of turds. As you wished, I left the house. I'm sure you'll get to live peacefully. I hate the way you talk. I'm moving today and I'm glad you're gone. I was worried about the germs if you were around. You keep treating me like a germ, but in reality, your family had always been the parasite. Huh? What are you trying to say? Good luck with everything. Kyle is going to go through a lot from now on. I don't think you can support them, so you'll have to rely on Kyle. What are you even talking about? What do I have to rely on Kyle for? Who's going to pay for the mortgage then? Huh? What mortgage? The cost of the renovation that was done for the house. Your father lost his job immediately after the renovation was financed, so I've been paying for it all along. What are you talking about? Don't tell me that you weren't aware. If your father couldn't go to work, the only income in the household is my paycheck and your father's savings. I've been paying for the mortgage all along, but that won't be the case any longer. Well, I hope you and your family work hard to pay it. I really don't understand what you're talking about. My brother's been paying it, right? Even though my dad can't pay for it. I know that you're lying when you say that you've been paying it. What? Nathan has been unemployed for 2 years now. Huh? Did you not know? I'm surprised. He's your family, but I guess you guys don't really talk to each other. Nathan quit his job 2 years ago, saying that he'll start his business, but he never started anything, and he's still unemployed as of now. If you thought he has an income, unfortunately, he doesn't. Your family's financial situation is on fire right now. Wait, did you say my brother is employed for 2 years? How are you guys even affording to live then? Are you in a chronic disease that makes you shut out all of my words or something? I told you that I've been paying it. But you're a woman. Are you saying that you were supporting the living expenses for all 4 of you in addition to the mortgage? That's right. That's why I often worked overtime. And I couldn't take care of the housework, but I made sure I took care of myself at the least. I was surprised when your mother said that I'm a wife who neglects to do anything, though. I knew that she'll do as you say, considering how she adores you. So, I wasn't really surprised that you planned on coming back home to have your baby. It seemed like she was telling all of our neighbors that I don't help with any housework. She probably didn't understand the idea of having a woman be the breadwinner of the family. Wait, so who's going to pay for the mortgage from now on? I don't know. If you can't pay it, you'll have no choice but to ask Kyle to pay it. Or you'll have to figure out a way to make your brother get a job. He's been just roaming around all day, every day recently. I can't possibly ask Kyle for help. Why not? You don't have anyone else that you can rely on, right? I can't ask Kyle because we consider ourselves to have broken up. Huh?
Lily, are you not coming back yet? You left me with a divorce application. You can't do this to me. I'm gonna tear it apart.
Go ahead, do whatever you want. If you tear it apart, I'll only sign another one. If you want to involve a lawyer for this divorce, I suggest you get financially ready to hire a lawyer too. I don't suppose you have the savings to do that. I believe the most cost-efficient way for you to go about this is to sign the divorce application seamlessly.
A lawyer? Lily, are you being serious? I wasn't going to break up with you.
I'm sure you weren't. Your mother had been taking care of you and you've led a careless life. And your wife has been making all the income for the household so you could enjoy your life without even working. There's no way you'd let go of a wonderful life like that. But I can't take this anymore.
I don't agree to this divorce. I plan on being with you.
That's how I felt back when I married you. Even though we discovered your infertility and we knew that we couldn't have a baby, I still wanted to be with you.
Why are you doing this then?
Well, I think you already know the answer to that question. Why don't you look back on how you've been treating me all along? You were aware that Alyssa had been looking down on me for the fact that I couldn't get pregnant, and how she's been treating me like a germ just because we didn't have a child. Why is that you never took my side a single time? You never cared to admit that we couldn't have a baby because of you. All you had to do is tell your family about that, and that was all it took. You've never done anything for my sake. You suddenly quit your job, saying that your workplace never understood you. And you spent all of our common savings saying that you were going to start a business without even telling me about it. To add, that money was mostly my savings. I've always been sucking it all up, telling myself that it couldn't be helped. But this is it. You're simply insane.
Oh, Lily, please don't say that! I can't live without you!
Okay, you should have realized that sooner. You should have realized how much of a turd you are. But I don't care anymore. I don't care what you say. You're saying that you can't live without me, but that's because you don't have any income. In that case, go get a job, you turd. I heard you guys can't rely on Kyle, so you'll have no choice but to get a job.
Huh? Why can't we count on Kyle?
Were you really going to count on him? You're truly a turd. I don't even know why I've been married to you. Such a waste of time. I wasted money, but I can't go back in time. Ugh.
Since you decided to leave because of Alyssa, Kyle should be the one who takes responsibility for this. Besides, if only Alyssa didn't decide to come back home to have her baby, none of this would have happened.
What's the point of you telling me that?
Of course, I already talked to Alyssa and my mom about it, so you'd come back for me, right? I'm on your side, Lily. Are you satisfied now?
You.
Huh? What's with that ew?
Since you can't be counting on Kyle, you should immediately look for a job. Kyle and Alyssa are going through a divorce right now.
Divorce? Wait, what? Why? She's about to have a baby. I'm not going to forgive him. I'm gonna go talk to him right now.
I think you're better off not humiliating yourself by not going to him. Well, good luck with everything. I have nothing to do with it anymore. Lily, did you tell my brother about what's going on between me and Kyle? Why'd you have to do that? You knew this will end up getting complicated. Isn't it your fault that you never told him to begin with? Kyle and I won't get to help you guys. So, I suggested him to immediately start looking for a job. What's wrong with that? You planned on telling him eventually, right? Or was there a reason why you wanted to hide it? No, it's not like that. In that case, I don't get why you sound so flustered. I don't even know why you're reaching out to me about it. My baby isn't Kyle's baby, and because Kyle found out about that, I have no choice but to break up with him. I knew I was right. The impression I got from Kyle when I saw him last time, he didn't seem to be the type of man who would dump his pregnant wife. I knew there must have been a reason. Of course, I knew it was your fault. I know that this was my fault, but you didn't have to tell others. Well, regardless of whether I told others or not, they'd find out sooner or later, right? You can't be complaining to me about that. My mom is apologizing about everything too, so will you please come back? Mom regrets it so badly. She says that the entire neighborhood would be pointing fingers at us. Of course, your mother cares about the looks. She cares about how the family looks to others so badly. I'm sure she'd hate it if others end up finding out about the mess in your household. But it has nothing to do with me. I'm breaking up with your brother, and I'm a stranger at this point. Oh, please don't say that. I know that I shouldn't have tried to kick you out. But then you didn't have to break up with my brother by moving out. You and I might not get along too well, but I wasn't trying to destroy your marriage. Will you please make up with my brother and come back? I'm sure my brother will get a job soon enough. Were you aware of Nathan's infertility? Huh? What do you mean? Infertility? But he's a guy. I guess ignorance is a sin. Men can be infertile too. Nathan has been born to be infertile. His previous engagement was put off because of that. He said he gave up on marrying anyone until he met me. You're lying. Really? This is about my brother, right? Since I was young and dumb, I thought that was fine with me. I really loved Nathan, and he was practically my first love. I used to blindly think that I can't be with any other man other than Nathan. But then, people eventually reach their limits when they suck things up too much. I already surpassed my limit, and it's already over. I don't plan on involving myself with your family any longer. Lily, we're very sorry for everything. I deeply apologize for all the rude things that I said to you. I really regret cheating on my husband, but the baby will still be born. We really need the money. I had no idea that we didn't have any income. I thought we'd be fine as long as I rely on my brother and my dad. I realize how foolish I was being, so please save us. Why? Huh? What exactly are you asking? I want you to save me and my baby. Why do I have to save a stranger and her baby? You're a family or the turd husband that I don't even want to deal with any longer. You're worse than just a stranger to me. Are you really going to do this to me? You've been supporting my family all along, right? You can just do that for just a bit longer. Shut up, you idiot. Idiot? Did you just call me an idiot? This is a private text message, so I can't be referring to anyone else. I can't continue dealing with a dumb family. You guys are all on your own from now on. Also, Alyssa, you need to calm down. You're the only person that your baby can rely on. Well, that's true. And if the real father of that baby isn't willing to acknowledge the baby, you need to get yourself together so you can raise the baby on your own. Rather than crying and complaining to a stranger like me, there are other things you should be doing. Oh, Lily, you're completely right. Okay, that was my wake-up call for you. You need to have a better awareness as a mother. Good luck with everything. For the sake of the baby, I wish you the best. But please, don't ever reach out to me again, because I don't want your contagious dumbness getting to me.
Lily, are you feeling a little calmer now? I'd like you to come home soon. There's something shocking that happened yesterday. I was hoping to get to talk to you about it.
I was hoping not to deal with you any longer. Did you sign the divorce application? If you don't hurry up and send it back to me, I'll be hiring a lawyer.
Kyle told me that Alyssa ended up getting pregnant because of an affair. Not only that, Alyssa had an affair with Tucker.
Huh? Isn't that your high school classmate?
That's right, and I was blamed for that, too. He even said that Alyssa might have had an affair because of me. Tucker has a family, too. I don't even know what they were thinking. I can't forgive Alyssa, and I can't forgive Tucker. So I'm leaving this house so I could live with you alone.
No, I refuse.
Why not? I'm leaving all of this family's problems behind in this house. The two of us can talk through this so we can start all over again.
That's not for you to decide. I already decided to break up with you, and you're not going to change my mind. Rather than just your family, I can't deal with you any longer.
I'm hurt! My friend and my sister had a double affair, and it's such a shame! I don't even want to imagine it! You're
only all about yourself, huh? You don't even have a job, and you're not entitled to say things about others. I've been hurt all along. You never cared to even realize that. You're so dumb. That's right, you're dumb. So I guess talking to you won't get us anywhere.
I'm really sorry. Let me apologize.
Nothing will change no matter how many times you apologize. But if you truly feel sorry, you should look for a job and become independent. You should be financially stable enough to at least support your sister's baby. You should think about how you could support your parents too, if you know how to act for the sake of your family. Maybe you'll grow as a man.
Oh, Lily, what should I do now?
I already told you all my opinions on that just now. I guess both siblings don't know how to listen to others. That's enough. Good luck with everything, you family of turds. Please don't ever talk to me again. Make sure you hurry up and send me the divorce application. Although it took a little while, Nathan and I were able to file for a divorce, and now I'm finally a stranger to him. Alyssa was liable for compensation for the double affair she had, which ended up forcing her father to spend everything that he had in his savings. As a result, she's been scolded by her parents quite badly and was asked to reflect back on her actions, and she had no choice but to feel the pain that were the result of what she had done all along. Nathan finally found a job. Well, he had no choice but to for the sake of his family. So, despite how much he hated to, he started working a job. But even then, Nathan continued to message me persistently to ask to be back with me. But I made sure it was clear with him that I didn't plan on being back with him. Every time Nathan still messages me to this day, I'm really glad that I chose to break up with him. I heard Alyssa successfully had her baby, but I don't think I'll ever be involved with her from this point on. It's been a year since I broke up, and I moved in with my new boyfriend, and I'm enjoying my peaceful days. My new man is kind and supportive, and I'd like to build a brand new future with him.